Margavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I am Arakher Galadirthan, the head of Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we play as the Vale of Anduin. Never really been sure about the name. Surely it's the Vale of the Anduin, because you wouldn't say, you'd say there's the Anduin River, or there's the Anduin. In the same way you say there's the Thames. I'm crossing the Thames. I'm not crossing Thames. So I think it probably should be the Vale of the Anduin. Not really certain, I'm afraid. Your guess is as good as mine. But welcome back. Today's date for me is the 10th of March, but you will be watching this farther into the future, of course. And the Anduin campaign is now about to be marked by an invasion on Breran Holt, which is going to be a great laugh. Now, I must just watch out because, spoiler alert, or not really, but today is the 10th of March, and I've now already recorded every single Umbar episode, and I keep wanting to mention things in the Umbar episodes, but then I'm remembering that you're not going to watch them for about 2 weeks, so I don't want to give anything away, so I shall try and zip my lip. But let's just continue with Anduin. What I can talk about as we pass this first end turn, just after we've had a little look about, is what modding changes have happened again now. Now, I've already spoken about the... Oh, have I? Oh, I'm a total loss with myself. I either have or have not already spoken about the fact that town centre flags have been changed. So you should actually see that in this campaign, possibly this episode, if we get attacked. The Anduin flag is no longer the Timurid flag from the base Medieval 2 game. It is now an actual Anduin flag. And the Anduin one is one of the ones I like more, actually. So that's a good fun one. Alright, let's just deal with Agorolg. Agorolg is the faction heir from the game start, so he survived quite some time. They are coming at us. The fight for Dain's Halls. The name right there. The name has just come to me. Not to give anything away, so I can't say whether or not I'm going to win or lose it. Fight for DH. Sorry, everyone. Let's have a look at what we're up against. Mountain Orc Hunters. They are far rarer now. I've edited the EDB, the building file, and it's much harder to get hold of them now. There's some standard Warg Riders, the non-skirmishing version, and of course then hordes and hordes of Snagger. So we should actually quite simply win this. It's all dependent on how well High Chieftain Agorolg performs, as he's got quite the command. Now, we have yet to play Anduin since I reset my computer. And the Anduin battle save broke, so I deleted that, and we're coming straight off from the Anduin. Oh, am I meant to mention that? No, that was Enid Wythe, wasn't it? That was Enid Wythe. No worries. No worries. So let's dive in. Attack! One of the changes that has been made modding-wise, which, again, I may or may not have spoken of, and I am terribly sorry. I'm all over the place with this pre-recording, and I promise that as soon as I return, I will not be doing recording for 2 months in the future. I will record the videos for the week that follows, and so that everything I'm saying is as relevant as it is when I'm saying it as to when you watch it. Right, before we begin, let's just take a look at Dain's Halls, because it is one of the best settlements, I think. Far better than Moria. I mean, really, we should probably make something like this Moria, because it's so much more fun to fight in. There's a little cavernous room there, but you come through the gates, and then you have to turn right or left. You go down the slopes, and then you can fight your way up the next set of slopes and into a industrial room where you have to crawl around the edges here, along the sides of the machines as they fight away, and then you must take down another gate. Now, I'm wondering if actually maybe the fact that the walls are black means that there's texture files missing, or if he's just opted for black cavernous walls, because there's clearly textures on the pillars. And so, yeah, there wouldn't be one set of textures and not the other, because they're all governed in the same file. So he's chosen a black backdrop, but there's a second gate, and you come into this large hall. And then, as you can already see, you then make your way to the corners, climb up this ramp, and then go through a third gate, where you then come into the throne room of the halls, and where the map wigs out a bit, and the stairs go to nowhere. And... And then there's the square. But of course, they are attacking us. So let's speed our way back through the caverns of Dain's Halls and back out to this section. I think it's going to be best to try and cut out the use of their... We want to stop their javelin men being effective. So we're going to charge forward and try and hold a line almost immediately after they break out. 4 javelin men on the side. We'll tell everyone to just walk for the moment, and then we'll run them in a minute. We only have 1 set of archers, so you get used. Gleerwine, you're going to be sort of a last resort, gentlemen, so come and hang back here. Bandits, go on that left. Pikes, come out of that, stand on the right-hand side, and then we've got 29 of them. You guys, I believe, can hide anywhere, so let's line you up there like that. You are also pikemen. I'll stand on this side. Let's move them forward a bit. There we are. Okay, is that everyone moving? Yes, it is. And run! It doesn't matter that the enemy will probably meet you in combat. Well, I say probably. They will definitely. We're never going to get anywhere near. But get as close as you can. Alright. You gentlemen, pull forward to the right. You bandits, pull up into that gap. Everybody press almost immediately. No, we've not really used our Beornings, and they're one of our more powerful units. Archers, don't run away. Stand where I tell you to stand. Now, as I say, most of their army are Snagar, and they're very, 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 very weak, and we're hoping to use that to our advantage. Well, what does that 1 mean there? I'm curious. Farmhand pikemen have engaged. You gentlemen engage, you gentlemen engage. Nobody's on defensive mode. You guys run in. So the modding change I spoke of is that Gleerwine is no longer mounted. In version 1, he will have this dismounted equivalent of this unit. Because unfortunately he is just way too overpowered, as we've seen. Without Gleerwine, I essentially would have lost this campaign. He has been so important in our victory. So, but they're not meant to be. Anduin is meant to be a real struggle, and I mean the invasion's probably going to take a lot out of us, but I still feel like it's not as hard as it should be. So I'm hoping to rectify that. Now we may pay quite dearly for this engagement, but remember that once we take Dain's halls, the Orcs of the Misty Mountains no longer have anywhere further north than, well, Dol Bryn, and that's on the eastern side of the mountains, the western side of the mountains. So this is a very important victory, very strategic indeed. And as you've all seen, Gundabad has gone rebel, and the army that was threatening us has just wasted itself. Hopefully we're surrounding them nicely. I'm happy to lose bandits. I'm also happy to use those Éothéod wardens. Even though they are now 8, they have an 8 experience rating. 3 of them is not really that useful, is it? Oh, come on, archers, at least do something. It's a great mountain hall. Oh, it doesn't like this map very much, does it? It's probably just because of the huge cluster of units and because the map is so big itself. The game rarely likes these larger city settlements. If you are wondering as well, this wall section here does actually work. You can stand on it. Leo.civil.uefs was rather good with his settlement creation. We are paying almost 1 for 1 at the moment, which is quite irritating. But the bulk of their snagger haven't really been brought to the fore. We're still fighting against the bodyguards and the mountain orc hunters. But as they slowly get whittled away, then it will shift in our favour. And the archers will be taking out some kills, which is always nice. simply just waiting now, really, isn't it? The general is in here somewhere, in amongst all the flags. Oh, the town centre. Oh no, the Orcs of the Misty Mountains don't have a new flag. Don't have a new town centre flag. I'm going to pull you guys back. Not going to do it on ×6 because it's not enjoying that speed. Pull out. Head down here. And then hit on that. Yeah, plug that sort of end gap as best you can. Okay, what's the situation with the general? Can't seem to find it. Mountain Orc Hunters, come on, look, my sword's on his head. Over here, maybe. No. They stand almost twice the height of the snagger, don't they? Although the skull on their head does probably makes them look a little taller than they really are. Oh, our pike units have been decimated. Trying to find out what's still left. Orc bodyguards, 46. That's still quite a lot, which is a shame. Orc bodyguards over there, 46. Are they the same bodyguards, probably? Mountain Orc hunters, 43. All right. It is going in. Oh, our archers are finished. Pull yourselves out. You're never going to be useful. But Galeowine might, if the enemy does break. He's our insurance. If we could make a gap for him and charge him in, he'd do so much damage. But we'd lose so many in the process of making the gap that I don't think it'd be worth it. Although they're not even engaging the enemy. Pull over here then. The routing that will take place once the general dies will be horrendous.
Men have slain the enemy general.
There it is. Press, Galeowine, now is your chance.
We must press our advantage.
There we go.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Press, 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 press. Capture everything that you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Apart from the archers. Yes, 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 yes. Turn it off of ×6. Everyone else except for them. Charge down here and get those snagger archers. Now, Galeowine, get a jog on. We need to beat them back to the other gate. And then we can capture loads of them. Are you capturing any as you run through, actually?
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Keep running through, keep running through. Beat them to the other side. Oh, these settlements.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Go on, go on, go on, go on. There we are. Oh no, come on. There we are. Mopping them up. Well, this is rather annoying, isn't it? Because the enemy's glitching out, the cavalry are glitching out and aren't attacking them. Although those snaggers may be the only thing left,
If we
actually.
continue like this,
Oh
we
yeah,
will
they totally
smash
are.
the enemy.
We have absolutely slaughtered them.
The enemy army flees the field. Our foe is utterly vanquished.
190 remain.
Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
The Beornings got the most. Oh, and the Éothéod really did capture almost everyone. 689 enemy units were captured by Gleowine. Gleowine the Mighty! Gleowine the Cavalry Commander. Gleowine, unfortunately in version 1, the Infantry Commander. I say unfortunately, I want the game to be harder. There's been some sort of a debate around about the 8th, 7th of March. There was a lot of people quite annoyed because we'd removed the cavalry bodyguard that the twins of Elrond have. And a lot of people were insta-annoyed at this, even though Imladris are far and away one of the easiest factions. And this is proven very much by a post I read today on the 10th of March by a man called Socrates 1984. And he was explaining about his escapades as Imladris, and he ends it with the sign-off, I didn't expect Imladris to be this easy. And all I could think was, yes, Imladris are insanely easy. So it doesn't matter that Elrond, Elladan and Elrohir no longer have this uber-powerful bodyguard. Because it just doesn't infect their game at all. It makes their game does not become any harder because of it.
Your orders, my lord.
Hiding from the enemy.
Okay,
With honor, this tower
build
will
some
keep
towers
vigil over
to
the
ensure
lands.
that
This tower will keep
we
vigil
shouldn't have to
over
worry
the
about
lands.
this side.
This
So I might not
tower
bother
will
with
keep
towers
vigil
further than
over
that.
the lands.
But we'll make sure there's nothing hiding over here.
We shall, my lord.
We'll group our army up. And then we will march on Mount Gundabad for money. Also because there's a really, 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 really high chance I'm going to lose Breerenholt in this invasion. So, anything that we can do to ensure that the northern lands of our realm are safe, I will try and do.
As you wish. Yes.
Folkton. Folkton is such an unbelievably British name.
Your will, my lord. My lord. By your command.
What have we got in Breerenholt?
No
Breeren
further
himself
today.
and Fastred the Brave.
My
Now,
lord.
Fastred the Brave has archers.
Yes.
Archers as a bodyguard, which is good. It's going to stand them in good stead in Zagkala.
Yes, my lord.
With
And
honor,
then Beralath
making camp here.
and Breeren himself.
Your orders, my lord.
Beralath, sorry, who will both have our normal bodyguard.
Orders.
Oh yeah, you're waiting for the dwarves to. Did I sell that to them for money? Sorry, I've played Umbar so much I can't even remember why that is no longer in our control. I just spammed through with Umbar because the Umbar campaign. All I can say is just it's really enjoyable. I think you'll if you enjoy watching me as most of you have done thus far, I think you'll really find the later stages of the Umbar campaign. They really pick up. That's good fun.
My lord. By your command.
I think we're gonna have to go to an end turn. The Narrows of Mirkwood are rebel.
I'm gonna stick you.
I'm tempted to just throw
Yes,
those
my
two
lord.
at this
Your
Larzok
orders,
gentleman
my
and
lord.
auto-resolve it, even though we probably won't win.
Shall engage.
Just to, clear victory. And he hasn't got anywhere to run. Oh, that's good. Oh, let's move on the forest. Let's move up there. Oh no, there's a captain on the way.
Stick you.
Yes, my lord.
Can't get anything there. Bop, bop, bom. But we can get some Vale Outriders and Vale Defenders. Let's get 2 units of them. Some archers. How much money do we make? About 3,000. That's not too bad. So we'll get a little mini army that will head out into the forest and keep Angmar busy while we... Dol Guldur busy while we are
Will, my lord.
flitting around up here. Surely that does not like them.
Orders. Yes.
170% public order. But it has 5% Dwarven. It's probably just because it's close to the capital. It's not even that close to the capital. Did I
Your
sell that
orders.
because Dol Guldur were closing in on it and I didn't have the forces to hold them off? I cannot remember. Oh, 2 shakes of a wizard wand. Apologies for the brief jarring moment there. I had to take a phone call. My apologies. Let us end the turn and continue. I don't think there'll be any more fights, so this end turn or the one after it will probably be the ending of the episode. But lo, we have taken Dain's halls. Famously, of course, that is not King Dain Ironfoot, who is Dain the Second Ironfoot. That is King Dain the First. They are his halls. They were abandoned because of dragons. These are the Grey Mountains. If you've seen the Dwarven video, you'll the Dwarven lore video, that will make some sense to you. Alrighty ho. Let's keep sending everything we can at Beornings.
Yes, my lord.
My lord. As you
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more units. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
my lord.
Oh, I'm not sure about the
By your
cavalry.
command,
Oh, and then 5.
Yes.
There's a unit of pikemen for you.
We'll make camp here.
Yes, that should suffice. Oh, we're actually making money. Let's use this opportunity. Ancillary castles are better recruitment centres than towns. If you can, always make towns focus on economy and make castles focus on troops. That will stand you in very good stead. I don't think we're going to get enough. Oh, it's gone to 65%.
Yes, my lord.
With
Your
Farah,
orders, my lord.
head down and take command of that.
Yes, my lord.
And
Your orders, my
could
lord.
be all go find it. Oh, they've taken
With
it back.
honour.
Well done, elves.
Yes.
Well done indeed. Let's
We
pop a
can
tower
go
there.
no further, my lord. This tower
Erun
will keep
Tholen,
vigil
which
over the
means
lands.
hidden forest.
Yes, my lord.
Or hidden forests. Erun is plural. That was all we've done there. Again, Rohan keeping us safe. Cheers, Rohan. I like uniformity, so we'll get a second unit of those there, and we'll take the Valesmen north. Join in with the Gundabad. Reclaim Gleowine's own mountain. Oh yeah, let's try and get some uniformity there as well. Take them as well.
Orders. By your command.
Right, what should we leave here? That's the question.
Continuing later.
We've merged them. We can leave a unit of you and a unit of you. That should be enough.
Yes.
And it
We
is
can go
indeed.
no further today.
Veil defenders, there they are. Both can get trained. Free upkeep here would be 3 from that and 3 from that. But we can't actually train... We can only train Valesmen at the moment. But we'll try and get the free upkeep because it's a good way of getting money.
My lord.
Captain Triowine, go and join Gleowine.
March to exhaustion.
Captain
continuing
Goatee
later.
and Captain Freylaf.
Will, my lord.
And that army will take
We'll
back
make camp
Gleowine's own mountain, Mount Gleowine itself. Now, unfortunately, because I forgot to stop my timer when I took the call, I have no idea how long this episode is, so I'm actually going to end it there, which might be really short, might be really long, who knows. I certainly don't. So I hope you've enjoyed the successful capture of Dain's halls. This is, of course, one of the few episodes now whereby it's just calm before the storm. So not much is happening. We're doing a little bit of kingdom management, making sure everything's training what we want to train. But soon a storm will arrive because Beornings is the target of the invasion. And the invasion forces will come from everywhere. I'm surprised the Misty Mountains haven't taken up the call, actually. And come to join. But Beornings is quite an easy one to defend, so it should be a good one to watch. So, but anyway, that will end this episode, so thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I am Galadurthan, the head of Divide and Conquer. If you haven't already, please do check out, I don't know when she's going to put the video up, but Little Blue Ferret and I recorded Lego Lord of the Rings together. So do check out her channel and keep an eye on it for that, because it was quite fun to play together, despite the childish nature of the game. So if she's popped that up, feel free to watch that. She's got quite a few videos with both of us in, and I'm normally a secondary character. She's obviously the primary, and but we've also started Lego Lord of the Rings together. So check those out and let us know what you think if you want those to continue. But for now, and until we speak again, dearest friends, Navar Naden Perimad Melonin, and farewell.